if you were Mexican or Latinx or otherwise, if you were black, if you were female, you couldn't vote. The consistent category of folk who could vote are white men, right? I know a lot of white men are feeling picked on now. Jiminy Cricket, what's going on? The hell? We're just being white. Why criminalize us? Come on, lighten up out there, so to speak. So, oh, if you don't laugh at my jokes, I'm going to tell more. And so white men feel picked on. They feel like we're the extinguished category of concern, that it's illegal or immoral to talk about white men as if automatically to induce tremors and terrors by mentioning us is a fact of life. Not really, but I get it. People of color have felt under assault for a long time. Not so much attention paid to that. Grow up, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, stop kvetching, belly aching, do your work, and you will be rewarded. And so we're caught between conflicts of perspective, concepts, and ideas about what it means to exist as an American, and race plays a central part in that, but we don't want to talk about it. When it comes to race, we live in what Gore Vidal called the United States of amnesia. And for my money, Barbra Streisand supplies the theme song. Again, young people, you may not know who Barbra Streisand is. She was a singer. Memories like the corners of my mind. Any old people in here, please signify by amens. So she sang a lyric, not written by her. What's too painful to remember, we simply choose to forget. So we don't want to remember it because it's harsh. It's indicting of us. If we remember, when we recall, then we have to recall what we did. And so we live in the United States of amnesia when it comes to race. We want to pretend that we didn't have fierce battles, that the Confederacy was not erected to defend white supremacy against those who were assaulting it, those who were resisting it. We want to pretend that Robert E. Lee was an American hero without consternation or controversy. We want to pretend that Frederick Douglass didn't argue against the hegemony and dominance of white supremacy in America by being enslaved as a human being and then escaping that slavery and writing the words literacy or reading unfits a child for slavery. That's where my professor of literacy over here. George Clinton put it this way: free your ass and your mind will follow. And so we want to pretend that we haven't had disagreements about black and white and red and brown and yellow in this country. We want to pretend that whiteness has not been the barometer, the thermostat, the litmus test, the benchmark, the bellwether, the defining paradigm of what is acceptable in America. And even to speak about whiteness before a white audience is to risk offense. We can talk about race. That means black and brown and red and yellow. It doesn't mean white. White is a race too. White is a formation of racial consciousness too. Just like men, when we hear gender, oh, that's women's problem. You got a gender too, bruh.